I mean, like, it's like a flash flood out there. Like, well, I'm getting emergency things on my phone. You're
Okay.
driving. I'm worried for your life.
Well, welcome to Satisfying. Hope everybody's doing well. And I would like to say, because I always am not shy about being critical when it's important to be critical, but you've been very kind and understanding about, making time that we can both share with each other. It's been very
Hmm.
nice.
Well, because you mean that much to me.
That's,
And I also, I need you. So
I
I
appreciate.
need my fix. I need the Sam in my veins.
Maybe that's what it
I need,
was. Just like if I can just not do it for a couple weeks, I can really prove my value. In every other
yeah,
instance, like they always say that, like don't be afraid to walk away. But every other time, like it's been like, no. If I walk away though, just be like, oh, what'd you do without Sam? Like that's totally fine. Like that's who cares?
no, I need my Sam in my life. So yeah, we got to make it work. And I know that we're all crazy. We all have different jobs and families and life. I mean, I don't know how much of a life do you have outside of all of the work that you do?
I have I have buckets of life. Everything's
Buckets.
buckets. Everything's buckets.
Okay,
And
cool.
so, there are enough buckets of life in there as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Like, did you just bust in the house home from your 2 shows on Sirius XM and then run down to your studio? Your
What?
family's probably like, "Oh, hey, Dad. Okay, bye."
Okay, bye. See you later. See it. I mean, luckily it worked out. They're going to get their hairs cut right now.
Oh, guess
Yes.
what?
What?
Guess who decided to go get their hairs cut as a thunderstorm began? I
Of
literally
course.
go
Of
in, get my
course.
hair cut. She blows it out all nice, and it is teeming. If you think I have a rain jacket or an umbrella or
No.
anything that might, like, I mean, I just spent money, and it's just come walking drenched.
That's,
Like,
I mean, amazing. And why always for you? Always to you. Of course, right?
it only happens to me. And then I walked in, and you know what my doorman said? I told you it was raining. I said it's gonna rain when you walked out there. You couldn't, you know what? We talked about this like it was my dad. I was like, slow down, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. By the way,
Yeah.
by the way, that also doesn't help whatsoever.
I mean, look at me. I'm a drowned fucking rat, and you're telling the I told you so. Never. I mean, listen, I shouldn't talk because I love a good I told you
You
so.
do that.
I love it. It brings me great joy.
Even though it's not even remotely helpful.
No, but it just feels, and listen, I don't actually say I told you so, but it's just the vibe and the tone in which I respond to. I mean, I tried to tell you that's a good one.
I did
I
mention an umbrella could be helpful. I did say
that's
that.
yeah, that's why I kind of said earlier, those kinds of things. Just slip it in so you don't actually have to say I told you so, but they know what you're getting at.
Of
You
course,
know?
of course. That's like when, like, well, this isn't in the spirit of the deal. It's in the spirit of an I told you so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And it really
I
is.
have
But if anybody ever does it to you,
Oh,
furious.
don't. Are you trying to choose violence? Because that's just you're not gonna win. I will end you. Speaking of that, I can't tell anymore if it's like the Sam Roberts apostrophe possessive fans that are just trying to like ruffle the feathers or if it's actually happening. What were you talking about me this morning on the show?
No, but I know already that, like, because we have a caller that every time I say anything on the show, he decides, okay, I'm gonna harass the morning mashup text line.
He texts the morning mashup to say that you guys are saying that I go to the bathroom in the men's room
No.
and wipe boogers all over the wall. How old are the people that listen to your show?
All right. Well, I think they're mainly K through 2.
Okay.
No,
That makes
because
sense. That makes
about the
sense.
whole first hour of the show, I went to the bathroom. I had a lot of bathroom issues today. I went
Yeah.
to
How's your stomach?
well, I went to the bathroom before the show this morning, and there was somebody had wiped a booger on the urinal, and I
It wasn't
said,
me.
no, and
I
I didn't.
swear.
At no point did I even bring the morning mashup into the conversation. I just said it's disgusting, and then went on a whole diatribe about, like, first the idea of picking your nose, then the idea of wiping it and being an adult, and
Right.
then the idea of wiping it on a urinal. So now you're touching the urinal and, like,
Right.
all this stuff. And then one of our callers called in to say, I texted the morning mashups text line.
Okay. So they're just torturing. That's
They're
fine.
just, but they said that that they texted you guys, and that whoever was responding on the text line, maybe Ben.
It's producer Ben.
Yeah, that's what it said. Because I also sometimes think Ben is lying to you to get you worked up.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
The torture is coming from every direction.
Right. So he said that he just had pointed it out to ask if you guys, if the mashup had noticed it or maybe responsible for it. And then he said that he started an argument going in the whole room, and that you guys came to the conclusion that it was you in the men's room. And I said, I don't understand how that's possible. But I did say, I guess the reason they were able to make a full conversation out of that is because they play music for 57 minutes an hour and just have to talk for 3 minutes an hour. So
there it is.
In the
there
yeah, I did say that.
Is.
I did say that. I
you
said,
can't help yourself.
I can't. I absolutely cannot. I said they talk for 3 minutes an hour, so I guess the rest of the time they're arguing over who picks their boogers.
No, we talk 5 to 6 times an hour, and each time about average 3 minutes.
I don't.
Sometimes longer.
I
Okay, but
that.
also I am happy that I was an adult. I was a mature adult, because as soon as Ben read me what was on the text line, I started pushing away from my seat and my microphone. I took my headphones off. He goes, "Where are you going, Nicole?" I was ready to bust into your studio and scream at you like I don't want to say like I never have, because I have before.
You have.
But like I was gonna, and then I would have looked really dumb. So I feel really proud.
And it would have been the great face that you've encountered many times where you're screaming at me, but I know you're wrong. Correct. And I'm just going to let you go on as long as possible because you're just getting wronger. And I'm just sitting there like smiling.
You're just smiling, doing like the Seth Rogen laugh, like.
And then once you were completely done, everything's out of your system. I didn't say you did that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go now. My bad.
Yeah, it's because it said on the text line.
I mean, if it says it on the text line,
it's on the text line. I thought, okay, maybe I'm wrong. No, so there was that to start the day, and then coming home, because I told you last week, I have all my food and beverages and everything that are packed in. So on the way home, I had most of the cold press, fresh squeezed orange juice because I didn't finish it, and still quite a bit of electrolyte water. So
did that get all your insides moving and grooving?
Well, no, it's good. It keeps everything satiated, as is the theme for the show. But so I ate my 2 Uncrustables.
You can't with your Uncrustables.
And then they're the best food. And then I washed it down with the juice, and I washed it down with the electrolytes. Then got into 90 minutes of traffic. Oh. And it was a lot of liquid.
Yeah. And guess what?
Yeah.
I've been in your car many a week, and there's usually a couple bottles that are empty, just rolling around in the back seat, whether it's you from going to WWE, one of your kids. I mean, you could have just whipped it out and pissed in a bottle.
So I'm sitting there, right? And it's like to the point where I'm getting a stomach ache of piss. And that's crazy, And I'm like, okay, I know where there's a Target on the way home. The plan is I don't have to make it home. I just have to make it to the Target. And, the rain's coming down and nobody knows how to drive. And there's I didn't see one. There was no construction. There were no accidents. There was no nothing. It was just traffic for the sake, because people love traffic. They love to just stop and not go.
Were you doing oh my God, they love to stop and not go. Were you doing the pee-pee dance? Was that like that? Where is it at that point where you had to move or you were going to start pissing? Because it's the worst feeling in the entire world.
I had to find positions. Right.
Okay.
I had to find positions, and then I go, okay. I looked at my what are those stylish the cups, the Stanley cups.
Stylish?
They're very stylish.
Are you the cutest
That's
human
right.
that ever lived?
They're very stylish.
What are those stylish?
I have one. That's a brag. It's a humble brag.
It's a flex, baby.
It's a big time flex. So I was like, so I pulled off and I'm looking around going there's no real place to pull the car over. We're moving. And then I did at one point, as the cars built up before the exit that I was getting off it, because I was like, we're close. And then boom, cars stopped getting off the exit. I go, oh no. And so I took my seatbelt off, completely undid my pants, and then took the lid off my Stanley. But then And then I start
So you were ready to pee in your stylish cup.
because I was like, but I was thinking like, it's been so long now. It's not one of the big Stanleys.
Oh,
And I was like, if I do this, number one, I'm gonna have to figure out positioning. Because it's not that
right.
easy. Like I have to
No,
figure
no,
out
no, no,
like
no, it's not.
where to go.
Well,
And
no. Wait, what do you mean? It's already dangling. It's kind of pointing down unless you have like a pee boner.
it's
And then can't you just slide it in and it just pees? Like you guys have it so easy. We can't do that.
I mean, yeah, I get, but then there's like all this pant and everything, and
All right.
like it's you really have to. It's more
I
of a
gotcha.
puzzle than it seems. I think,
Okay.
especially if you're driving. If I'm not
Yeah.
driving, then that's easy.
Okay, so if you're in the past, if you're a passenger princess.
Oh my
you're good
god,
to
if
go.
I'm a passenger, every container would have already been
Okay.
full. Yeah, it would have been great. But I had pants open, seatbelt off, Stanley
Oh,
unscrewed, and then I went like this, and I went, wait a minute, with the seatbelt off and the pants undone. I think I just bought myself at least another 3 minutes.
Oh, because it relieved a little bit of the pressure.
Yes. So
Okay.
I said, instead of doing anything dramatic here, let me not move. Let me just stay in this position. So, I'm riding like this, everything, they're going bing, 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 bing. I go, I know the seatbelt's off. It's a function at this point.
It's staying off.
It's not coming on because there could be an emergency.
There is an emergency.
And so then I made it. I made it to Target and I parked. And then I got out of the car and obviously did my pants back up, but I couldn't walk.
Yeah, were you it's almost like you have to crouch, like you almost want to duck walk.
Yeah,
Like a little bit because you got to hold it down.
And kind of spine curved, kind of belly out a little
Oh.
bit, this thing.
Meanwhile, you just want to get home. You've done 2 shows. You've been up since the ass crack at dawn. You're texting me.
Right.
I mean, Jesus.
Going I'm going to need another 5 minutes.
I'm like, it's fine.
There's an emergency.
There's an emergency. I'm not gonna lie. I was sure that you maybe shit your pants or came close to it.
And
I'm glad that
literally,
didn't happen.
I'm at the urinal,
Mhm.
arm on the wall.
Oh. Whew. Whew, that was close.
Yeah. And then, no joke, got back in the car and I said, "You did it, Sam. Way to go."
Did you actually say that out loud to yourself?
Out loud, 100%.
But I know that feeling. You're like sometimes if I'm throwing up, let's say I have a horrible stomach bug or something, and I'm in the bathroom, it's late, nobody's awake, and I'm throwing up. I'm like, it's okay. You're okay. You okay?
100%.
Okay, you could do this.
Right.
You can do this. You have to coach yourself.
It is weird that when the going gets tough, your brain decides to go, no, I'm separate from the rest of your body.
Yeah, I'm a different person.
Right. The brain and the personality. It's it's us versus this.
Have I ever told you what happened in 2nd grade in Mrs. Chalk's class?
I don't know.
It was rough. So Mrs. Chalk, no joke, that was her fucking name. She was our math teacher. This is when I lived in Syracuse.
It's all she
And
could do
Yeah.
is teach.
She was teach. I mean, there was no other job for her.
No.
There was no other career path. So she was the meanest. You were scared to just pick up a pencil. She was just one of those. She was, yes, all she could do was teach, but she was not meant to be a teacher. She was not nice. She did not like kids. She did not like teaching. So we're taking one of those standardized math tests, and I'll never forget it. My good friend Mary Beth Sears is right next to me. Hey, Mary Beth, I love you. Shout out if you're listening.
Shout out, Mary
There's
Beth.
no way she doesn't tell this story
Mhm.
because it had to have been traumatic. So I have to pee, and I'm like, no, you just wait, just push the test.
Oh, because you were
the
afraid
test.
to ask.
I was afraid to ask to go to the bathroom because Mrs. Chalk was so mean.
Oh,
I wait, I'm doing the pee dance. I'm trying to finish real quick. And then I'm like, okay, it's so bad. My legs are crisscrossed around. I am squeezing my vagina as tight as I can.
and what grade is this?
2nd.
Oh, you don't know. A little 2nd
Oh.
grader shouldn't have to deal with this.
So finally, I'm doing it, and finally, I just go it was involuntary. My hand goes up, and I was like, okay, Mrs. Chalk, gotta go to the bathroom, and she was like, yeah, Nicole. Like it was no big thing. You effing bitch.
Yeah, and she only said that because she knew it was an emergency.
She could see.
Yes.
She could see the piss was coming out of my eyeballs, out my ears. It was.
I was wondering as I was driving, I was like, I wonder if I'm jaundice right now. I wonder if I'm starting to get yellow.
Yeah.
From everything.
I'm like, okay, and my legs are still crossed and squeezed. And then I'm like, okay, thank God she said yes. And a little bit of relief. And then I stood up. And as soon as I stood up, I was like, oh, I can't walk. It's coming. It's coming.
No.
Oh, Sam, I stood up and it started coming and I got really nervous. I looked around and I was like, what else do I do? So I sat back down and the pee all over my seat
Oh,
splashed all over Mary Beth's ears.
no.
I mean, Mom, I know you're listening. Is that why you moved schools? Because my piss splashed all over the class?
Oh my gosh. What did the
That
teacher say? I told you.
Nicole, you need to go to the nurse. That's what she said.
Oh, and she made it like it was like you idiot.
I mean, I was 7, but like it doesn't matter. It's like, look at it. It's a bad core memory. Like, and I can hear it because I started to pee and I was like, fuck, there's nowhere I can go. So I sat back down and it made a slap noise, like
Oh my
like when you
gosh.
slap a puddle.
Oh my God. I mean, thank goodness.
Do you want to die for me right now?
Yeah, I mean, you left that school?
Yeah, we moved. Yeah, but I don't think
Good.
that was the reason.
I think it had to, I mean, it wasn't not the reason. I mean, thank God you did move to school.
I mean, I think I blacked out. Like I don't remember coming back to the classroom. I don't know what happened.
That's your last
But-
memory of that school.
And poor Mary Beth's here. So again, like I'm telling this mortifying story. Does Mary Beth go around and say I got pissed on?
Yeah, you know the morning mashup? I got pissed on.
You know that bitch, Nicole? That's
From the
been on for,
mashup? She
Yeah.
pissed all over me.
Yeah, she
'Cause
golden showered me. She didn't mean to, but she did.
Yeah, I think it was foreshadowing for what she'd do later in
Oh.
life.
I have never done that.
Good for you.
Actually, maybe a little bit in the shower.
Okay.
Like if we're doing it in the shower, which I don't like. Do you know that Matt passes out if we ever try to get intimate in the shower?
What do you mean
Or
passes?
He starts to get like, when right before. Have you ever fainted?
No.
You haven't.
No.
Okay, so it starts to get like the black dots. You start to get lightheaded. You can feel that you're losing control of your body and you're going to go down. And that happens. And I'm like, stop trying to bang me in the shower then.
But he won't. Maybe this time it'll
No.
be fine.
But then he gets out and like I have to help him. I'm like, we were just like doing it. And then he's just like, I got to sit down. Can you get me some water? I'm like, ugh,
It's not sexy.
no.
No. I
Very
think
unsexy.
my worst bathroom experience moment at school was when I was a freshman in Syracuse in college.
Wow.
And
Older?
yeah, I was older. And like, it was like first week though. It's like, it was like the TAs, you know how like you'd go to lecture and then you go to the TA would teach a smaller class?
Yes.
So I was in the TA's class. And by the way, like clearly I was not prepared for like how we do things now. Like, and that's on you guys. That's not on me. I can't
That's
just.
on you guys.
Yeah, you guys need to do a better job of preparing people like me because clearly nobody smartened me up to what was going on. Because like he's all talking like, oh, we're learning about this and we're learning about that. And I raised my hand. I might have been 19 years old, 18, 19 years
That
old.
sounds about right.
College. I'm in college.
Yes,
I'm living away
college.
from home. Okay.
Yes, you're a big boy now.
Oh, yeah. Living independently. And you know what I
Yeah.
said when I raised my hand?
Oh, no.
Can I go to the bathroom? I said, can I go to the
Wait,
bathroom?
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
You're in college now. You don't have to ask permission.
Nobody had told me that.
Okay, no, Sam. Like, there's not like when when like you get to school and they do kind of like a
Orientation?
I wanted to say initiation, but that's only if you were in a frat or sorority. You do an orientation. Did you do you feel angry like they withheld that information? They should have been. And if you need to take a piss, you need to take a leak. You best raise your hand, or you're not going anywhere.
No. They had tell you the opposite. Be like, guys, wait till you find out. One of the great parts about college is you don't even have to ask to go to the bathroom anymore.
So he did the whole entire class laugh at you?
No, wait till you hear. And first of all, by the way, these like TA classes,
Yeah.
they're set up very much like a classroom. Doesn't seem that different from high school to me.
Yeah, and TAs are sort of your age, or at least within a few years. So that's double whammy for you.
You know what he said?
What?
He went like this. Yeah, if you have to go to the bathroom, then go to the bathroom.
Yeah, like I don't fucking care.
And I was like, all right, well, obviously I didn't know.
Were you embarrassed? Did you say that?
No.
You didn't say that.
No, I said, okay. And I walked out. But in my head, I was like, well, okay, but you could have just said, oh, by the way, here's a tip. You don't have to even ask to go to the bathroom. It's one of the great parts of college.
Yeah, one of the best parts. Not like the parties, not that you're on your own, not all the drinking and drugs and meeting all these cool people and banging and
Hooking up.
hooking up. It's that you no longer have to ask to pee.
How great
You
would
no
that
longer
have
to
been?
do it.
At like a party, my first frat party as a freshman. Oh, man. You don't even have to ask to go to the bathroom here.
I mean, this place is awesome.
You could just go.
I mean, can you believe that?
Yeah. Yeah, you
But
could
like,
just, it was a rude awakening, especially the way he was so rude about it. Yeah, if you have to go to the bathroom, you could just go. I was like,
yeah,
well,
because it was like, look at this, like this frosh
check
loser.
out the fry. He's probably trying to hit on the girls. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can see. Like, did you raise your hand and say,
Yeah,
"Hey, may I speak to you as well?" Hi, Sarah.
yeah,
Is it okay?
yeah.
Am I allowed to talk to you? Is
Can I
that
go to the
cool?
bathroom?
I can't believe it. And you remember it because you were embarrassed.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was
You
horrible.
you didn't want to go back in.
No, because the way he said it was like, you should be embarrassed that you did that. You
Well,
should
you should.
you should be like, this is idiotic what you just
It
did.
was many years ago, and I think that you still, to this day, should be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm actually, and I know mine's really embarrassing. Borderline, yours might be more embarrassing because you're grown up. Like I was a kid. Kids pee in their pants,
Second graders pee their pants and also are afraid of teachers. So
right?
yeah, I actually like feel sympathy for you. So you don't think like when I tell that story, nobody's like, oh man, you're right. They should have said, oh, you don't have to ask to go to the bathroom here.
The fact that that's your defense, it just makes it so much worse. Well, nobody told
Nobody
me.
told me you don't have to ask because they say that up until senior year of high school. They're like, there's a bathroom pass. There's a protocol. Only one
Right.
person can use the pass. Hey, where's
Yeah.
your pass? Why are you in the hallway? And then you go to sleep. And the next morning you wake up and you could just leave. And
Okay, so now,
nobody's going to tell you. You could just go.
in your defense, which I don't always like to provide you with,
Yeah.
but like like now that I'm thinking about it, so you're in with the TA, they're teaching, you're going over things, and all of a sudden you just stand up and walk out. It could have been looked at as rude, and maybe that's what was going through
I
your head.
don't know that. I didn't know. Okay.
You
Because
didn't know.
it was the same size as a public school class, and we were sitting at desks connected to chairs while he was standing in the front of the room in front of a chalkboard teaching us about things. It was the exact same scenario as high school. And you tell me now I should just know? I should just know? You just come and go as you please? I've never experienced that in my life up until that point. Come and go as you
Maybe.
please. Can you imagine in high school if you just left? People would be like, that's the coolest kid that's ever existed. He just walked out of class one day.
Yeah, but like again, in your defense, what if you stood up and started walking out? Like, how are they supposed to know you're going to the bathroom? What if they were like, "Oh, where are you going?
I'd be
What do
like,
you think you're doing?"
I'd be like, guess what? I'm a grown up. I'm in college now, man. I live by myself. I don't even have a bedtime anymore.
I gotta go pee. I'm just gonna walk out of here and go pee. I
And
don't
go.
need to ask you. I don't need a pass.
I don't need a pass. No hall monitors here. Welcome to Syracuse. Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
know. I didn't.
I'm aware. You
And I
didn't know.
think that, and if it were me, if they were like, hey, Sam, first of all, welcome back to Syracuse. You are an esteemed alumni, and we never even acknowledged you once, ever. But welcome back to Syracuse. You know, is there anything you think we should change? And I go, yes. Actually, I could think of one thing right now immediately. In the orientation, you should say, one of the great things about college is you don't have to ask to go to the bathroom anymore.
Not just as like a bullet point. Not listen. You don't have to. It's one of the great things. Like
It's a
this is a
feature.
plus. This is a bonus. It's a feature.
It's a feature of college is that you could just go whenever.
I love this.
I mean, and then I
love this
found
for you.
out, and it was like great. Like, I mean, you could just not go to class.
Mhm.
There were definitely after that. I mean, I remember forget it. It was over after that. Now it's like you could just do this.
Did they tell you that you could take bong hits and then go to class?
I
Or
didn't know
nobody
that.
would know.
I mean, that was years. That was junior year before I knew that.
Oh, I literally woke up with a bong in my face often. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it.
I mean, I remember like that's, and it was, I think it was the same class because it was like a Friday.
Okay.
And so that was literally the first week, obviously, because by the
Right.
second, third week, you know, you've gone to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now you know. And
Now you can do it.
And I do remember there was a confidence the second week of like, even if I have to go a little bit, I could just go. I know that now.
Right. You were proud.
Yeah, I can just go. I'm not even worried about it. But then I remember like 2 weeks later, that same class, I slept through it, and like I emailed the teacher going like, I'm sorry, I can't believe I missed class, but I blah blah blah.
No,
And they-
loser.
And they were like, you could just miss class. It's not like a thing anymore.
Sam, what
I
happened
didn't-
to you?
Because I didn't know. I thought it was the same. Because like in high school, if you miss
Oh
a
my
class,
God.
they're like, oh my God, we got to call your house. We got to figure out where you are. This is crazy. And then you just wake up the next day and it's like, I don't know if you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not.
You're a grown-up, Sam.
I didn't know.
If you're looking to enter college this coming fall and you happen to be part of the satisfied,
Right.
please learn your lesson from this moron here,
Right.
who I love dearly.
Right.
Please don't raise your hand to go pee.
You could go whenever you want.
You can go whenever you
It's
want.
awesome.
That's one feature.
One
It's a
feature.
it's
Also,
a great feature.
you don't have to go to the classes.
And if you miss it for whatever reason, by choice or because you're sick, you don't even have to tell them.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. And once I figured that out, it made things so much easier.
Oh, gosh. You are a special, special person.
I mean, after that, I was off to the races. I remember sitting in like a geology class, like out of my mind bored. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know I'm failing this class. I have to stay and I have to pay attention.
Why were you taking geology?
It was like 101.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Still, why were you doing
Well, they called it rocks for jocks, but apparently Syracuse has the smartest jocks on the planet because this is a hard class.
Okay. Okay. So it was supposed to be one of those, like if you're like, or like, let's say you play for Syracuse basketball, you can play this and you can pass it easily so you can stay on the team.
Mello needs a science credit.
Gotcha.
Right. Except that was a lie because it was hard.
It was hard.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I'm like sitting there going like, nope, have to stay, have to take notes. And I'm like taking notes. And I'm like, And I remember having this internal dialogue and going, you know what? I'm not leaving. And then he turns around to write something down on the board. And I go, I'm
And
out.
you bolt.
Yeah, I'm out. I got to go.
And that's a wrap.
Got to go. Sorry, got to go. And you know what? I'm glad I did. I'm glad I left.
I don't think I ever did that. I think I saw all of my classes through, even if I didn't like them.
Yeah, no, I had to go. And also I knew like I said to myself, Sam, if you were ever gonna stay for the whole class, why'd you sit in the back row? And that's when
it was almost like you knew. It was
knew.
foreshadowing.
I knew.
You knew.
It's like
Okay.
somebody who's going like, I'm never gonna drink again. Yeah, we can go to the bar. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
Yes, you know. Or I'm just going out for one tonight. Sure, pal.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
not a thing for you.
No, never has been. I have a clip and I meant to send it to you ahead of time, but it is in your email right now that I'd love you to fire it up on the Statistron. It hasn't gone completely viral yet, but it is baseball season and I can't stop watching the video. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I emailed it to you.
I'll go to my email.
I sent it.
No, hang on. Let me check my email over here.
Oh, okay. It's something that went down at a baseball game. I went to my first baseball game of the season. We always try to go a few times. The day that we dropped Parker off at camp, we went right to Citi Field and went to a Mets game. And if I had turned around and or had somebody in front of me doing what you're about to see, I don't know. You know this video?
I know this video.
I don't know what to do. It makes me so uncomfortable. Who does that?
It's crazy.
It's insanity. And there's not a lot of people around them. Like, right. It's not like they're not like packed in sardines at this whatever baseball game that they're at. But this couple it's not really a couple going at it. At first I thought she was masturbating. Then I realized it was him that was checking her oil or doing whatever he was doing.
I like the way you say that.
Well, I that's not from my mouth. I mean, it's an old saying, but I need to give credit where credit's due. Ben is the one, my producer, who sent this to me. And I was like, what is happening? But like, how to really be that
is happening.
This is happening. I just don't understand how you could like live with yourself and do what you're doing.
Yeah, so I would have to log in over here to get it
It's
on
fine.
and but basically they're in the upper decks of a baseball game.
Correct.
And dude's in his Phillies hat, and I mean, he is finger blasting like
to Mars.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of the top finger blasts of all time. And I mean, these two are shameless when it comes to
she's
it.
doing the pee-pee dance, but it's not the pee-pee dance. It's the I'm gonna get off dance.
She's writhing with pleasure. Absolutely right. And when she reaches like the ultimate joy,
yeah.
I mean, she's like, I can't even. It's like it's never happened before. But she's like jumping all over a chair, like she can't believe it. And there are actually multiple angles of this video. Like,
I need to see another angle.
Everybody above them was watching them, going like, "We know what you're doing." Like they got to. Is that third base? That's third base, right?
That's third base. But also, like, I don't think I could ever. I wouldn't like that. I don't think I could ever.
Third base in a baseball stadium bleacher chair with everybody around looking at you, going like, "What are you doing, rookie?"
Right. And also, like, maybe she's just one of those people who can get off really easily, but like I don't understand. Don't like act like he's got such magical fingers that you again are writhing in pleasure. Like you're sitting at a or not basketball, at a baseball game in the bleacher
The
seats.
cheap
It sucks.
seats.
Sucks.
There's a beer in the cup holder behind her.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she is an exhibitionist.
That's someone's daughter. Like,
Oh,
does dad find that? Like, maybe, let's say that, like, if it's the Phillies, right? Maybe dad's a Phillies fan and he ends up seeing this. Is that, oh my God, Katie, is that you?
I've got to believe that at least one of the dad's friends would have seen it, or the dad's friend's son.
Yeah.
And it gets her. It's got to have gotten back to the dad by now because it's everywhere, this video.
Oh,
It's
I don't
everywhere.
like
This dude using his hand to bring his lady on a nice. It's at least a hot triple, maybe not a full on home run, but at least a triple, right there at the game. I mean, look, baseball is a boring sport. It's one of the more exciting things that's happened in that stadium, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but like,
it's not that boring.
No, it's not that. I've never thought to myself, you know what I should do here? Yeah. You know, we're getting kind of bored. No, never. And I mean, but I have to believe she gets off like being in public or something.
Right. Then
like
maybe
that.
that's like her thing. You're probably right. And I'm just like thinking about angles because they're sitting right next to each other. Is his arm is he cramping? Like, is he what? I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, because it looks like he's sitting to her left. So he's probably using, and you know what the classiest part is?
The end. I know.
He licks the fingers. And also, what's he like? Those are stadium fingers too.
Oh, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like sweaty, nasty,
grimy
dirty,
seats that he's touched and everything.
Hot doggy fingers.
Oh, hot dog. He probably did have a dog. He probably had a glizzy right before this.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah. So
nobody's seen this. Not one person that I know that's seen this has been like, oh, what a fun, sexy thing to do.
Yeah, and I'll do anything, but like that, I was like, what have some class.
No, most stuff when you say that you did it, I'm like, oh, that's so funny or interesting or whatever. Right. Tell me the story behind it. Like if you were in this video, and even if it was your husband, like it was like you guys, like look at that. In most scenarios, a married couple that's been together for, whatever it is, 12, 13 years. How long have you guys been together?
Well, the same as you. Remember, our weddings were 1 week apart, 13 years.
That's I knew that too.
Yeah, you knew that.
But if you guys are still intimate physically and like that's such a beautiful thing, right? And I'm like, oh, it makes me so happy. But I go like, what happened to you guys? Yeah. What are you doing? Why would you do that?
I'm not gonna lie. There was part of me that was like excited to show you something maybe you hadn't seen, but that rarely happens.
Yeah, I did see that. I got it sent by the guys. Oh, the guys sent it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's a rough one. And I'm wondering if wait, is there any of the angles you can actually see their faces?
No, it's all from above. It's all from above. Yeah, I would hope if it was like from below, they'd like look down and go like, we should stop doing this.
Or if she is what you think she is, like an exhibitionist, she just like winks at the camera.
Oh yeah. Starts an OnlyFans after this.
She probably should. She would make some bank.
Yeah, the bleacher creature.
The bleacher creature.
Yeah, bleacher creature on OnlyFans.
Love this.
Oof.
Maybe if she's listening, go do that, girl. I mean, there's nothing else for you to do.
And then you could start a meme coin.
A meme coin?
And then, if she could do the website, and then she could start a meme coin, and then you could come in the studio and be like, man, I got to tell you, hell of an entrepreneur, impressive, if you ask me.
Haktua, okay, I wasn't fully educated on everything about this.
Would you say the initial reaction that you had to Haktua, knowing what you know now, is maybe one of your all-time worst takes?
Yes, but I think that I was, again, in my defense, like looking at it surface level. Like, listen, this is just some nobody girl who's like from Podunk, wherever, and is just like, you got your 15 minutes. You got to try to like snag whatever you can. You got to try to like make that money because it can go away in 2 seconds. So maybe she just was like, oh, someone can make this happen. You're right. I know. It was like, I spoke too soon.
And also, it should be a lesson that like, oh, just because more is there doesn't mean I should grab it all, but you don't take that in.
No, more is good.
More is gooder. The
It
moorer,
is
the
way
gooder.
gooder.
Yeah.
Way gooder. Yeah. I love me some more.
Yeah.
Disease of more. We know that I have that.
What did you think of all the stuff with Pedro Pascal that's been going on, and his like he cures his anxiety by rubbing down hot women?
Okay, well, it's funny because
I got social anxiety too, and if that is a thing, you know, I should research that cure.
Right. You should just always have a woman with you that you can just like hold and touch and squeeze.
Preferably
and, like, you know.
pregnant and married to somebody else.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
When I first like started seeing this type of behavior, I realized that there had been long-standing rumors that he was actually gay. Cool. You've never really heard anything about his love life, but I saw him being real lovey-dovey with Dakota Johnson, and I was like, oh my God, look at them. And
Is
someone was
Dakota
like,
Johnson
no.
Invisible Woman?
What do you mean?
Fantastic Four?
I don't know. Yeah, Dakota Johnson. I know her from 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, no, different person. But okay, so lovey-dovey with Dakota Johnson. Maybe one of his
Melanie
other...
Griffith and Don Johnson's kid. She's really pretty. She was dating Chris Martin forever.
Right.
Anyways,
right.
I digress.
She started Goop.
She did not start Goop. That is the wrong person. Anyways, anywho, I saw them like doing press and like they seemed like super like lovey-dovey. And then someone was like, no, he's gay. And then I saw another movie that he was in and he was doing some press and it looked like he went to go grab for whoever it was. And she at first it looked like she's like, don't touch me, but she knew and kind of held his hand like, you're okay. But now it seems to be more grandiose, these gestures, like playing with hair, fully putting arms around. What's happening? I don't know. I just know that he's like the internet zaddy, so I don't want to call him a creep, but something weird is going on here.
Yeah, and I also wonder if the zaddy stuff is going to stick around because he's in so many movies now. Like he's getting to the point where it's like...
not zaddy-ish anymore.
Wait, because it's overexposed almost.
Right. I
thing.
don't know. Like when you see it, you think it's bizarre, right?
I mean, I think it's like, okay, this guy... I like a game, respect, game type of thing. Like this guy knows, like, okay. I mean, because like, what do you mean? You got...
And also by now, like his people, his publicists, his manager, like everyone has been like, is aware of this. So he should either come out and be like, yeah, I do have social anxiety. I have horrible anxiety. And at least that would make him look less of a creep. Or I guess he's just a creep. So to me, him not speaking makes it sound creepier.
Or
I
look,
don't want him to be.
No, but you'd let him rub. Would you let him like, how would Matt feel if like you were like had him on the morning mashup or something and he just kept like touching your arm and touching your face?
I would
and
just tell
your...
Matt he's definitely gay. It's confirmed, and who cares?
That's what you tell Matt.
I love to be touched. You know that.
I know you do.
I chose to be pat down with full.
And that wasn't Pedro Pascal. That was TSA.
I was TSA. Strangers.
Yeah.
I was like, touch me. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he just seems, even though it's coming across as like creepy, he still seems so innocent and sweet.
Yeah,
right?
But that's also, I wonder if it's like he seems like a pretty smart dude too.
I mean, you haven't seen any woman like swat at him or like smack him across the face or anything.
Well, no, he's handsome and charming.
What's the weirdest one, or the one that bothered you the most that you saw?
I think when he starts like, well, there was one where he's like, because his co-star in this Fantastic Four is married and pregnant.
Right.
And like when he's like really going down, when he goes down the arms and into the hand and holds the hand, I'm like, that's like.
No. It's very intimate.
Very intimate. And then there was another one where like it was older, but Willem Dafoe was getting a star on the Walk of Fame. And Pedro is like clapping for Willem Dafoe. And then he turns to Willem Dafoe's wife and he like strokes her cheek and pinches her chin.
This?
Yeah.
Because that is a move in a, like, and if there's about to be like a love scene, if he grabs her chin and like lifts it up to him to like, I'm sweating thinking about it.
But Willem Dafoe was right there. You like that even more?
I love that move. I can't believe you just like actually like you just like, I can see the move. I can feel it. I can feel it happening to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know, but some people also just enjoy the sort of the intimacy and like the art of walking the line. I think there are a lot of people that enjoy the art of walking the line. I
think you're one of them.
I don't walk the line like that.
No, not like that, but you like to walk the line of like, ooh, this is awkward. Ooh, they might get upset.
I do like to walk the line of like this interaction is getting weird.
Right.
Yeah, that is a different type of walking the line.
It's a different fine.
You're
But
100%
it's
right.
on.
I do enjoy that line of like, I mean, I'm dipping the plane down. And it's like,
Okay.
there's no reason to do this. Like, we're on
No.
autopilot. Just
Yeah.
keep on course. And I'm like, what if I dip down? And
You
it's like,
can't help yourself.
I can't. I really I can't. Like, something could go wrong here. And I'm just like, I just dropped a match. I don't know why I did that. But they're like, it's so flammable. I'm like, yeah, I know. But it's dropped now.
I'm not gonna dip my toe. I'm not gonna just like take a step. I'm gonna leap.
Right.
I am going to do a massive jump like I am doing track in the Olympics. And
Right.
I am just gonna go flying over it.
Like, I shouldn't jump in this puddle, right? And they're like, of course not. And I'm like, but
I'm doing it.
there's
It's
a puddle
happening.
right there.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to jump in this puddle. And they're like, you're not really going to jump. But why did you jump in the puddle?
I mean, what are you doing? I
Right.
don't know. I had to.
Right. And I think there are people who love that game. Except they like it with like, the male female dynamic where it's like, no, we're not doing anything wrong. But like one more step and you would be doing something wrong. You know what I mean?
Yes. I feel like I know I surround myself with a lot of people like that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, I'm married to one who leaps over the line.
Right.
Right. Like I feel like I have a lot of people in my life that like kind of do, even a few girlfriends.
I know. No, I think you do. And sometimes in your social gatherings, like everybody around that's the energy. That's the fighter orgy energy where it's like, why is everybody acting like they might hook up? Like, you're all married. Like, why are you acting like this? You definitely have that. When you have like social gatherings after a certain hour, after a few libations, that's exactly right. That's what I'm feeling when I'm like, why is everybody acting like this? Like, you're all.
It's our line. It's
I know.
Our line.
I know. But I'm like, and part of me gets annoyed because I'm like, I don't think you're actually going to cross the line. And then the other part of me is like, you know what? They might cross the line. I better get out of here.
Okay, listen, to be honest, just to be fair, to be honest, the line's been crossed many times in the past.
Right.
And so you can feel that energy. It does not really happen the way that it used to in our younger years.
But it's like a ghost in the house. It's like the spirit.
It is fully haunted.
Right.
Fully haunted.
Right. So it's like we know this energy, and that's why but you're kind of you don't want to say goodbye to the energy. You're not going to live the same lifestyle you used to. There's a little wilder, but also that sort of, what are we doing?
It's like Casper. It's like a friendly ghost. Like I want him around. I don't want him to leave.
Right. Whereas I'm like, what are we doing? Shit or get off the pot. What are we doing? What are you, if you're playing in the energy, I'm out of here.
Right.
If you're actually.
Stop teasing.
Right.
Stop teasing.
I don't do yeah. I don't do the tease thing. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because if you want to take, but that's what I go back to. I told you many times. Like, I'm kind of like a person who's like, well, I'm not doing step 1 if I don't want step 4 to happen.
Right.
But you're like, I don't want step 4 to happen, but I can still go a little past
1,
step
2,
3.
and 3.
Yeah. That's
or 1, 2, 2.5.
Yeah. Probably a little bit of 3.
Okay, but like back to like the chin squeeze.
Oh, you're thinking about it.
Yeah, because now like I'm just trying to think of like, do you have like a move like that? I mean, like you were fucking baller status when you told the story about how you got Jess.
Mm-hmm.
But like, do you feel like you can think of like I feel like holding the like cheek ear area. I'm trying to like when you're going in for because you hold that a little bit, maybe a bit of grab of the hair. I'm sorry, this is not going the way it should go.
Right. I hug and then thrust my pelvis forward.
Oh, that's your move.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. And that's why I like
a quick hump.
Yeah. I thrust my pelvis forward and I stopped getting invited to family reunions.
It's weird.
Because of it. And I don't know. I think that's
but still the ladies love it.
They love it. They love it. They go, oh, there he goes with that pelvis again.
Oh God. I feel like in movies though, they always, or in like TV shows, there's always like one of those moves when there's going to be a sex scene that I'm just like, oh Matt, why can't you do that move?
You want the move.
Well, because it's so like build up. It's like all part of like the foreplay. We've just been together for too long for that shit.
Right. But you love the bubbling. You love the bubbling.
Uh-oh.
It's coming to a simmer.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Explosion.
Right. But at a point, it's not going to happen. The bubbling is like.
No. Yeah. It's gone bad.
Right.
It's got some mold on it.
It does. It's more like, listen.
Stale.
We got about 7.5 minutes. You want to.
Yeah.
And you go, all right.
That was like this morning. My alarm went off. I always give myself one snooze.
Mhm.
I rolled over, and as soon as I feel that thing in my back, it's over. I'm like, I guess I'm not getting 10 more minutes of sleep.
right, and that's the energy now. I was really hoping for another 10 minutes of sleep, but if you want to do
All
this, I
right.
guess fine.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's a different
And like,
energy.
and it's like cozy and like quiet, and yes, I'm like quick and like easy. And I just like, okay, I feel like I did my job for the day, got the
Right.
poison out.
And maybe we have an extra 4 minutes of snooze still.
Yeah, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yeah, maybe even 5.
Could be, yeah, depending.
Never know.
Depending on what the dream was.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you guys had dreams for. Don't men wake up with like a morning wood every single morning, or almost every morning?
Well, yeah. If you wake up, for me, it's more like if you wake up out of a deep sleep. Like if your alarm wakes you out of a deep sleep. But if it's a slow weekend wake up, it's not totally the same. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. It's not like rock.
No.
Okay.
No.
Speaking of that, weird segue. Did you have the Bella twins?
No, because they wanted to do the lady shows, but I had Nikki like 2 weeks ago, so that was also.
Oh,
yeah.
That was like the first time in a long time that I did an interview and it was over and I felt bad about myself. They're so hot. I don't know what's.
Yeah.
They're like stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like stupid.
And can I tell you something? I don't think she would mind if I told you. I think she'd think it was funny.
What?
Nikki Bella was in like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But right before we started recording, her shirt completely flew open.
And you saw the tatas?
She was wearing like a blazer. You know what I mean? With nothing under it. And like.
I know the look. It's a great look.
Right. Except there's like an inside hook and an outside button.
Yeah.
She was like, I just do the button.
No, but you need a little double-sided tape. You need reinforcement.
And she goes to put her headphones on like this. The button flies off. She's like, oh! And she was so quick with it, though. She was so quick.
Did you pretend you didn't see, or did you laugh? Like,
I said I didn't see.
Sure, pal.
I didn't see.
You did.
I didn't see.
It's funny. We always have the celebrity before ask a question to the next celebrity. And the person that was there before, it was Dave Franco and Allison Brie. They asked what their favorite body part was on themselves and on other people. And she said her breasticles. She didn't say breasticles, but she said her boobs, even though they're smaller than they used to be. And so you just showed them to Sam, but they're great.
They're great. They're terrific. And by the way, I don't even remember if I told you. Me and Dave LaGreca from Busted Open did the Nikki Brie Bella podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki said that at Fanatics Fest, there was a conversation between her and another lady who I don't know who it was. And they were talking about, did you see the glow up on Sam Roberts? And Nikki was like, and I did. And I was like, what is going on?
Wait, she told you that this conversation happened?
Yes. On her podcast, she told me that.
Did you cream your pants?
Mm-hmm.
Did it just instantly just like...
Right there. I excused myself. Okay.
Was that one of your all-time favorite moments in life?
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe this year is just full of them. Like, I can't believe.
I mean, honestly, this is the year of Sam.
Right. It's also the year of like nobody could tell me anything anymore. You know what I mean? Like when somebody's like, oh, you're funny looking. I go, okay, really? Like some people clearly disagree. I'm going to take their opinion instead of yours.
I'm going to get that hot piece of ass over there. I'm going to take what she said, this famous, gorgeous wrestler, reality star,
literal
business owner, boss.
Woman who makes Nicole Biggins feel bad about herself.
Horrible about myself. Literally, whenever a celebrity leaves our studio, the first thing that we all say is like, how was that? Was it good? Or, oh, they were so cool. Or they were a little bit weird. They were a little standoffish. They left, the door closed, and I went, they're so pretty. Like, they made me feel really, and the person that did it before that was Blake Lively when she came in pregnant with her second baby, and I was pregnant with Keegan. So we were both pregnant, like equal size pregnant.
Look.
And I was like, I am a beast.
Don't tell Justin Balladoni, but Blake Lively is gorgeous.
Here we go with the Balladoni.
Yeah, don't tell him.
Balladini.
Okay.
Baldoni.
You don't even remember his name.
No, it's Baldoni.
Oh, okay.
I think their thing started today, their court date.
Oh, that's good.
That'll be fun to be in the same room.
It's probably not going to be embarrassing for both of them. It's a good thing they didn't settle.
This is not going to end well. Also, did you see that the president wants to, is seriously thinking about pardoning Diddy? Seems like a good idea
It seems like
and
a really
something
good
that's
idea.
priorities.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, this drove me crazy. I was talking about it on the radio. The House of Representatives took their summer vacation early. The Speaker of the House announced they was like, we were gonna go on summer vacation after Friday, but we're gonna leave on Tuesday because they don't want to vote on the Epstein list. But like the most offensive thing to the whole thing was like, why does the House of Representatives have summer vacation?
That's what I was just gonna say. I feel like
Yes.
when you work it for the government and like you're in charge of a nation, that like, yes, you're allowed to take some time off, but there always needs to be someone there. It's not like you're not teachers, you're not out for the summer. This is not a thing.
And by the way, the only reason teachers are out for the summer is because the kids are out for the summer.
right.
And there's nothing for them to do. And that's fine. But that's why, like the idea of and they get the whole month of, they're not coming back till September. They're done till September.
So wait, do we know if like the House of Representatives, like, do we know what the vacate, like, can we look at like, they call HR? Like, how much time are they taking off here? They're
They're-
going away for weeks, a month?
They're done till September.
No, this is not okay.
They're done. They're just chilling.
So now what happens?
Nothing happens. It's August. They're chilling.
Where do you think they go all together? Like a big,
Oh,
like,
that'd be so lame, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be the dumbest group?
like a retreat. They go to like a retreat where they like learn, they do like, trust building, team building. They did things where it's like trust falls and ropes courses and stuff.
That would be some dumb stuff. And they would do some stuff like that.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, just
Yeah.
the idea of
Listen,
what's the summer vacation? Every other job. Can you imagine going to a job interview and going like, do you guys have summer vacation? It would be like me asking, can I go to the bathroom?
yeah, like exactly.
Like what?
Exactly.
What? Summer
Identical. We've worked at Sirius XM for 20 years, right? Or about 20
More or
years.
less,
Like
yeah.
in that, you a little bit less. But like the amount of time that it takes for you to accrue that much time when you first start working somewhere, I feel like you're lucky if you get like a week or two to say, hey, can I get summer vacation? Go F yourself. What do you think this is?
And by the way, it's not like they're working through Christmas. It's not like this is all their vacation for the year.
Also, like, why do we have this information? Did they announce it? They volunteered this
Yeah.
information?
Yeah, they announced. Yeah, it's a public thing. Hey, we've decided like we're gonna start. Summer vacation was already established. Like, we're definitely doing summer vacation.
The Speaker of the House goes on TV and just puts the visor on and is like, peace.
Right, exactly. If this van's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. And he goes. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing job.
It's amazing. I mean, our whole country and world is going to shit, but just super amazing.
Not in August, not in summer vacation.
Oh,
I wonder if they get spring
gosh.
break forever too. I don't know.
Oh, forever.
All right, Nicole,
Yes.
this has been great.
Oh, okay. I thought you were waiting for me to say Sam. Nicole,
No.
Sam.
This has been great. I hope everybody is subscribed across all platforms, audio, SiriusXM apps, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Subscribe to the
things,
channel,
all the
leave
places.
comments, all the things, all the places. And yeah, I feel satisfied. I hope the satisfied are satisfied.
I do too. And that's why I kept being so like, okay, you need another half hour. Cool. You need another 15 minutes. It was like, whatevs. I'll
You were
wait
so
till the cows come home to hang out with my Sam.
You're so cool.
I mean, you're the coolest. No, am I? Mary Beth Sears would definitely beg to differ.
Oh boy. If Mary Beth, if you're watching, leave a comment. We'll we'll talk to you guys next week.